not working. Oh, I think this microphone finally working now. Oh, I think this microphone finally working now. There we go. Now it was working. Yeah, the microphone's working now. Oh, yeah, this is what I left it. I need to change the test side because it's too small. Settings. What's the option for that? UPS. Where's the option for the? Cause this is too small for me to read from like over
Right?
here.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, is there option to make the subtitle bigger?
It has to be. In accessibility or something. I don't know, but it has to be around here.
Maybe game. Did you check gameplay?
Yeah. Let me see. Mm. Oh, oh, you're kicking the phone. Uh, where was it? Do I have to go in the menu for that? I don't know.
I don't. I don't think so.
English.
See it.
I don't see it here either. Controllers, gameplay, UI. Let me go to the main menu just in case. Cause I didn't see it there.
And I don't, didn't notice it when we were like when we started.
Mm-hmm. Cause this is like way too small. It's too hard to read.
I was having trouble when I was playing on the living room.
Yeah. The TV is huge and it's too much small. Don't tell me these are the same option. Oh, that's not it. Oh, there's an option here to make it. Oh, to be in the UI. I guess I don't have it. Probably I'm looking in the wrong area. It's probably
You
either
checked
or.
everything.
Yeah, but sometimes you have like a hard like super look into this. You can actually see it. Okay, where they need to go? They're gonna. I gotta go over there. Weapon parts. Okay.
You're not the only one. People are complaining about it.
Yeah, because the thing is too small. I can't even read it. Especially even putting like a bigger TV.
So that's the only issue, but everything else they love it.
Yeah, I don't have no complaints either. Just that. Besides the size. Okay, I need to look for the power regulator. Fast travel to the unreliable. Yeah, I'd save it right here. I want to move this thing to the other side. The thing for the stream because it's going the side there so I can see. So I gotta go here. Bottom left. I'm gonna put in the bottom left. There we go. See, because it's covering my thing. I'm gonna put it right here. There we go. Now I can see better. There we go. Now I can see my app. 'Cause I didn't even have that much. My shotgun, my pistol.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself
Oh, I need to
of
change the
Edgewater's
clothes
high
because I
walls
think whatever
and low,
clothes I
low
have on,
prices.
it will like influence the people because I'm not right now wearing the clothes of enemies, so that's why he's telling me that.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery.
You got photos
None of
of
us
this?
own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money
Oh yeah, you
means
got your first
paperwork.
companion.
Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Make some extra money with this
I'm
course.
missing one more. I don't know.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I'm gonna take these clothes off because I don't want any bubble here. Item repair. Keeping your company gear in top shape is expected, and sometimes you ever carry needs repair. Can repair weapons and armor on a workbench using weapon and armor parts. Oh, that's why I had those things in there. Okay. Repairing items returns to 100% durability and full effectiveness. Yep, this is my final New Vegas. Let me change this because I don't want them to fear me. Let me take these off too. I don't know. You say this is not my character.
I'll show you mine.
There you go. Now I took these off. Oh, I see all the grapes and I didn't notice until I started talking to him. This game is colorful. Oh, if you still people see you, never good. Unless they're shooting at you.
I could really go for some salt tuna. Huh? What? I wasn't dozing.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off. I could really go for some salt too.
Can you hear that or you have to...
I could hit it through the head, so yeah. Oh, wait, let me see if I got it. Which mission I have on? Journal. Coded serious information. Which mission you doing right now?
Go to journal.
Because I know that I'm doing the
It will be
little basic
quest. Yeah,
quest. There you
change
go,
it.
quest. There you go. Main quest. Stranger in Strange Land. But the one that I want to do now is not the task. There we go. This one. I still gotta go inside. Okay. Discover the cemetery and they give me experience. Got people here. I think the game has a day and night cycle. If I remember correctly. Let's go in. Here we are. Oh, 600. My experience bar. Okay, I see it. Nothing
If
in
you go
there.
between there, you find something.
Oh. Ooh. We're here. What is this? Melee. Yeah, the one is hell. This one right here, but I had something else called bypass. There you go. This Special tool used to hack. Oh, that's to hack the computers. Okay. It's showing me. Oh, sorry. Collect. Oh, safe.
And your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Yeah, you can see. It's just like I hear this talking about the freaking tuna.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
I didn't, because you know we just did, you just mark the side mission just now, and it shows you where they are. I didn't think
You didn't
that
do
I
none of
did
that?
so I was just looking for the, like, you know, without the help.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world.
Oh.
The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff.
Okay, this
Stronger than what we got anyway.
isn't that bad.
I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay, one down.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
What?
All I'm
Medic.
saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
So I have to choose to bring it to her or bring it to the other guy. Interesting. One more interest. Two more to go.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
It's right here. Where am I going? Oh.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Oh,
You
no
asked
complaint.
why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through. Going around.
I grabbed it.
Yo. Hello? Okay. I just left. Still. What is this? Oh, I go back. Who is this person that owes me?
Got my sights on you.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. That's
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh my god.
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, you had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Missing two more. Right here. Oh, but not here. Is it going outside? Yep, it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm missing.
Okay, let me do this one first.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
No, thank you. Oh my god. This guy. Conspiracy to commit conspiracy.
Yeah, you talked to her about it.
Interesting jumpsuit you've got. And by interesting, I mean suspiciously reminiscent of contraband. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Well, how
Yeah,
you
that's
feel?
a bunch of posters. Okay, where's this person?
Over
No,
missing
the
the barber shop.
Oh, it's a barber shop. The barber.
If you go to the
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
That's not Henry. Nah.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad, you will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will
How am I
clean
gonna
and
report to
prepare
you
your
if I
remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
He doesn't want to pay. You mean you're broke? Yep.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
You go to the room?
People here.
You have to talk to not talk, but expect.
Yes.
Oh no, the paper on the table.
Paper, this one?
Yeah,
Oh, they're gonna take the gold teeth out of his mouth. Now go talk to him.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
He's thinking about it.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side
I think
effects.
it's black.
I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
I think I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, it's night daytime. I'm gonna do the main quest. I'll go get a companion. Gotta go back to that town. It's pretty. I wanna take it. I wanna touch
Any food, it cooks.
Yeah, but Bess, I mean, the cannery cooks in sealed cans. Exact time, exact temperature.
The food swells during cooking, bursting the cans. So change the time or the temperature.
There's no controls for that. I'd have to dig into her guts, rig all manner of bypasses.
What?
Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I
Oh, they
are
went
still
back
talking.
to the conversation.
Let's start
Perfect.
over. Walk
I
me
don't
through
miss
the
it.
process. Show me where it's going
Might be
awry.
just him listening.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
Okay.
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Okay, now I could go in and talk to them so I don't interrupt the. Okay, perfect.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yep.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator.
I need it.
I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay, go on. Find myself not.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal
Squander
plant.
is being
Reroute
wasted.
power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Sounds good to me. There's probably enemies in there. Let's test a stranger.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but
Of course.
there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
What to do?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Oh, it's a woman. Okay.
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Okay.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide.
Yes, I want a
mean,
I want a
if that's all
companion.
right with you, Mr. Thompson.
Make this more fun.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay, now I have a companion. Perfect. Achievement unlocked. Best friend. Okay, let's see. Your skill is change your skill. Increase your carrying capacity. Oh, okay. Inspiration. Okay.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. So I got a command for the companions. Because I wasn't there before. Now this thing is running. I need to put the chat to the other side. Now I have to put the thing here. Oh, there we go. Much better. No, no, no. No, it's still there. Yep, still there.
What happened?
On my screen, you see the thing that says 48?
Minute?
Yeah, that's basically. Just want to hide it. Button center. Oh, there we go. It's out. There we go. Because I don't need to see that. Ah, you see? It doesn't. I do have to have it like apt in one area here. Oh, it's gonna be up here on the top. It's gonna cover the map. Think in between should ever get on the way?
Can you just not put it?
I can. It's just asking me where to put it. That's the thing. Maybe if I put it here, it won't get on the way. Hopefully. Nope, I didn't put it there. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine there. I think.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
Yes, we can talk.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here.
Okay, that's
And
gonna
you
be the
likely
one.
don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view.
Okay, I do have to move it again. I should have to move this right here. There you go, on the side.
On matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay, tell me everything.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
The same on.
It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from.
Really? Ooh.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, we'll do that. Damn it. So tempted to steal. Oh, that's where I need to go. Nope. There we go. Journal. chegar do. Let me do this one real quick. Where did I need to go? Oh, that's going outside anyways, right? I think the other mission that I gotta do. Yeah.
So the last guy we need to talk to for the death, he's outside.
Yeah, that's the last guy I need to do. Yeah, actually, yeah, the other thing actually outside.
I didn't know where he was at because I should have done is switch the quest.
Just, yeah. Guys, welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, remember to like and subscribe for more. And thank you for the support and thank you for passing by and watching. I really appreciate it. I think I need to find one more, so I could get paid, and I have a couple of quests inside this. It's pointing back inside. No, is it? No, wait a second. What's the map? I can see what she has on. Yeah, Armor does a lot of damage. You can even put armor for them. Okay. That has skills. Perfect. Okay. Oh, the level, the HP. Okay. Is she actually gonna be close to me? Yes, he's close. See, it's pointing over there. See, I think
He's outside.
from the other side, yeah. Yeah. But he's actually outside. Somewhere here though. Oh, I see him. Ow. There we go.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love living here.
Thank the law.
Oh, that
I've been
already got into a
requisitioning
bug.
backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your
This kind
rifling
of shit was
stance.
happened to me.
I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Oh my god.
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close.
I always get to this kind of freaking bug.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant.
I wonder if he's gonna fall through the
clattering
map
about,
after the known talking.
firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
system.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's Chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward
Still
you
talking
for your
about that
aid.
goddamn tuna cans.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Yes, I got ammo. That's ammo.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
That was easy enough.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
What is it? Did he glitch on there? Did he glitch?
I have no idea.
I think he glitched on there.
That's not him.
He was right here. Lockwood, that's Lockwood.
Bring us honor,
Oh
soldier.
my God, it's happening again. Look. Oh my God. Skating.
Got it. Heads down.
Oh my God. What happens if I talk to him like this? I can talk to him. Oh, look, special. Nope, I can talk to him. Yep. I'm broken. Yep, I'm broken. Let me see if I... Yep.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yeah, I'm broken. Mm-hmm. Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. But I'm broken. Yeah. I'm broken. Let me open this chest that gave me to collect my money.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Comfort. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and
Also,
true,
when you bring
miss.
companion, it could help you with conversations.
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, complete your mission.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Increase, okay. Perfect.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
I got more money? Did I? I got experience. Oh, good. I don't want to tell him, so let me... Because I'm doing a mission for him, so I don't want to miss that one. Yeah, I forgot to apply it. Companion's ability. Enemies, target, compatibility 1, ability 2. Okay. Thank you. I'm not going to that part yet. I think find a cache of medicine.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for...
Wait. Companions. What ability she has? Skip, because she haven't leveled up. Wait a second, let me see. Okay. Skill, leadership. Leadership is combat health under ability in combat. Each for your leadership is able to increase inspiration and determination and skill up to 50%, 50 points each. After 50, you can specialize by adding points to inspiration or determination. Wait. Then we'll get to like all the perks.
Unlicensed terraforming. I bet she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self. Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her.
Okay. How's this possible?
She was in
Gotta
another
be-
division of
has to
the
be
Spacer's
sensitive.
Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
I think you may actually.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
I just find it better to talk to them to see what's going on. Learn a little bit more about them.
Sure thing. All together. Get past that over.
Yeah, this helps. This is both hand ability. Shot her. Good shit. Ah! I think I shot her. Continue. And I forgot to save the game. But I kind of like that though. Not shooting her though. The combat. Combat felt really good. Oh, I got a shape on here. Perfect. Save it right here. Manual save because I haven't saved it. There you go. I wanna.
Got it. Here we go.
Oh, they go under.
Here I go.
Perfect. Better come. Oh, they're hard. And it's a whole group too, bro. You see that? It's a whole group. I need better weapons. That's too much for us. We just avoid it for now. I just intended to kill them.
Okay, moving out.
Oh, that's.
I can't do that. Coming.
Yeah, go ahead like that. Okay. So they have to switch his ability. I know you were gonna go do that again. I want to die. Who's this? She's using
That's the last of them.
oh, why didn't you use your gun? Oh, wait a second. She probably doesn't have ammo. Let me see. They did this thing as New Vegas. Getting sidetracked, being sidetracked. Anything that happens to me when I start playing Fallout. This guy.
I'm keen. Attacking!
Oh, she goes, okay, just like New Vegas. She goes up body mine. After the battle's over. Oh, could blow those up. So, wait a second. Why she's not using her gun? Oh. She wants to use melee only. Range. Max. She basically. Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. She will do automatically. Okay. Depending on the design. All right. So we need to retrieve that medicine. This shotgun sucks. The monster I was trying to fight, I died like 3-4 times. Over here, I think I only died like 1 time.
Should he pass me?
Yes, I did. Yeah, they're moving back. Yep, going back at the. Yeah, this shotgun sucks. I think after I'm done with this mission, we're gonna call it a night. Really?
Eyes up! That's the last of them!
Yeah, I'm taking that rifle. Rifle is a lot of damage. Let me see. Okay, this is the rifle. Yeah, his rifle does more damage. No. There you go, his rifle does more damage. Yeah, this rifle does more damage.
Real slick.
Oh, says what I took. Armor. Nope. Necklace. Yeah, let me see how much it was. Oh, it's the same one. I thought that was a weapon. Then we went to junk.
Everyone all right?
Can I? What if I can give you one of this? Oh, I could actually give her one of these weapons. I have the same copy, so let's give you that one. There we go. No more damage. We got the same weapon. This one has a higher DPS. Yes. Nope. Yes. Oh. Oh wow. The armor. Pierce.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Yes. Mummified. And this is what we need right here. Okay, guys, I know what to leave it here. She needs to return this mission and we could call it a day. I believe how unlock fast travel. So where I need to go. Should be able to fast travel. Go. Yeah, this is fast travel. Fast travel. Yeah, perfect. Good fast travel here. Yes. Save the game right here. Just in case I want to do a different choice. Who am I gonna give the medicine to? That's it. Oh, the guy that requested it. Let me see. She's here. Where's the other guy? It's pointing her. Oh, they're both right here. Perfect. Let me create another save. One to give it to her. One to give it to him. See what happens. Let's see if we have it. I forgot to.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina. Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of medical condition? Is my plague getting worse or something? Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got. You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
Okay, I was giving it to him. See what happens if I try to talk to her.
I've got some time. I can't say I'm pleased, but what's done is done.
Oh, now let's see the different choice if I gave it to her. The latest one is this one. So this was the second one. See what happened if we return and then talk to him. The choice is back, so let's give it to her.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
So let's see what this guy said after I gave it to him.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina. You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope? Betray a man in his final hours? Of course, I understand. Hell, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
That'll happen. I don't know how to feel about those two choices there. Original save. There's two choices here. If I try to do it low, it would be now I confuse myself. There we go. Well, again, thank you for watching, and if you like the stream, remember to like and subscribe for more. And we'll see you guys in the next time. Thank you again for the support, and thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.